Chapter 10. Hello again. The spectacular now novel. Good old Bob. For a guy with the hair growing out of his ears, he sure seems to be in touch with how women feel. Too bad I can't get him to come along and do the Kiriano the Bergrens thing for me. See, this is my problem with following Cassidy's rule about putting her feelings first. It's not that I don't want to do it, but I don't have the least grasp on what's going on inside a girl once she become my girlfriend. Just plain girls. Now I can read like a toaster oven manual, but let me start dating one and it's like they reach up and slam that manual shut right in front of my nose. No more toast for me. Take my girlfriend before Cassidy Kimberly Kearns. Back in the flirty stage when we were first getting to know each other. She thought I was the funniest guy in the world. I do this gangster rapper routine that she loved. I'm grand and I'm glorious. I'm semi-notorious. I'm a real instigator and a memory navigator. Listen up, cause I'm serious. I drive the girl delirious. I'm the master fornicator. I'm the king copulator. Down below or up above, I'm the sultan of love. Yeah, sultan of love. Yeah, sultan of love. She laughed till she gets cramps, but after dating for a couple of months, I couldn't hardly get a sentence out of my mouth without her telling me I was gross or immature or some such routine. She used to tell me I wasn't like anyone else, and then all of a sudden she all about wanting to change me in her idea or what a guy should be. Why can't you tell about something serious? Why can't you wear nicer shirts? Why don't you have to party with your buddies or so much? She even mentioned something about how I ought to grow out my hair a little and put highlights in it. Can you believe it? Me with fucking highlights? Before Kimberly there was Lisa Crespo, and before her was Angela Diaz, and before her there was Shawnee Brown, and before her, going back into junior high, there was Morgan McDonald and Mandy Stansbury and Caitlin Casey. They were all confident heads up and look you in the eye, girls in their own ways. But I always seemed to let them down for one of two reasons. Because I didn't quite stack up as impressive enough to their friends in some way that was beyond my comprehension. Because, and this is more confusing yet, they expect me to shift into some gear that my love mobile just couldn't seem to reach. Well, Lisa broke up with me, she said. She felt like we never had a real relationship. What are you talking about? I asked. But we do something together almost every Saturday night. Do you expect me to ask you to get married or something? We're 16, for God's sake. I'm not talking about marriage, she said. All pretty face. Then what is it? She crossed her arms. If you don't know, I can't tell you. Jesus. And she started out so fun. Now thinking back on my exes is like looking at a flower bird on the other side of window. They're beautiful, but you can't touch them. I have no regrets, no bitterness. I just wonder what the hell was going on inside their brains, inside their hearts, back in those days when we should be getting closer and closer. Why did they want to a different Sutherland than the one they started out with? Why is it that now I'm friends with every single one of them, and it's always fun when we run into each other? Why is it that girls like me so much but never love me? These are the thoughts flying through my head as I drive to cities after work. I have every intention for apologizing like Bob suggests, but even thought I'm sure it works like a charm for him. I don't have a whole lot of faith in it working for me, and I'm already telling myself that's all right. Nothing lasts. Besides, there is always witness, so the drama star with the hot legs. Sure, she seems conceited, but I loosen her up. I've got a way about me in the opening stage, at least. On the way I stop by my favorite liquor store to make sure I have enough fortification for the task at hand. The guy behind the counter is in. They look like he could be in the world's first Hells Angel. But he is my buddy. Never asks for an ID, says I remind him of his long lost son. Still, the closer I get to Cassidy's home, the more the butterflies start spinning round in my stomach, even after 2 straight shots of whiskey. It's a little after 8:30, but the time I pull onto her street, and I'm still in my Mr. Leon's outfit. Her parents seem to like me better in a tie. I guess it fooled them into thinking I'm going somewhere with my life. So maybe now it's helped convince them to let me inside, just in case Cassidy put the word out to banish me. Sorry. Her mom comes to the door, which is a good thing. I'm better with moms than dads. By that I mean other people's mom, not my own. She looks surprised to see me, so obviously Cassidy's broken the news to her about our split. That makes it pretty official, but still, I'm like, "Hi, Miss Roy, how's everything going?" Real casual, like nothing happened, and I'm just over to see Cassidy. It's like I've been doing this whole last 6 months. She puts on a fake smile and goes, "Everything just fine, Sutter. I didn't expect to see you." "Really? That's okay. I just came over to chat with Cassidy for a little while. Maybe go out and get a Coca-Cola, I mean. I'm sorry, Cassidy is not here. No mention for the breakup. I'm sure she's really wants to say, what's necktie boy? Cassidy is in her room right now, but she never wants to see you again for all eternity. So why don't you and your stupid looking Mr. Leon's like vamos on out of here? That's parents for you. They won't come right out and say something like that. Even everybody knows that's what they're thinking. But I can't play that game too. I'll look over my shoulder at the driveway. I see her car's here. Maybe she came back without you noticing. No, I'm sure she's not back yet. Kendra came and picked her up right away. Her bottom lip tense. Obviously, she wasn't supposed to divulge that top secret information, but it's too late now. So I'm like, okay, tell her I came by. See you later. I've got to get home in a couple of minutes anyway. But I'm sure if Miss Roy isn't as smart as I think she is, she knows I'm not heading anywhere close to home right now. Finished.